So welcome to part two of taking a deep dive at the different earning potentials in the state of Oregon with unlicensed versus RF license versus CF license. If you haven't seen the breakdown that was on part one for unlicensed versus the other types, go back and watch part one and then come on and watch this one. This video in part two, we're going to focus on registered family earning potential versus certified family earning potential. And we're going to do it the same way we did in part one. We're only going to do up to the 10 certified family children, and we're going to do it to the 10 in the registered family. Now, looking at the RF license, which is the registered family, you can have up to 2 infants. You can have 4 infants or toddlers. So that's 6. And then you can have an additional 4 school-age children. So school-age children are children that are kindergarten age and up to 12 years of age count in licensing ratio in the state of Oregon. So if we're gonna, let's assume like the max that we can earn is that you have 2 infants because they pay the highest amount of money from the state of Oregon. And then say you have 4 children that are under 3 years old that are considered toddlers. And then you have 0 preschoolers. And then you have additional 4 school-age children. So here's the breakdown. For those infants are special needs children because the rate of pay is the same in the state of Oregon for special needs or infants. You'll get $2,314. And this is by yourself. You can have this amount of children by yourself. You'll earn $2,314 for the 2 infants, $4,200 for the 4 toddlers, and then additional $3,468 for the 4 school agers if they are full time. So that means that they have to come enough hours in the state of Oregon, which is a minimum of 136 hours per month. You have to care for those children or be scheduled to care for those children a minimum of 136 hours per month to be able to get that max earning potential of a full-time rate. Oftentimes for school agers, most like home programs have a part-time rate because we're watching the children after school. But in some circumstances, you may have before and after school and then school closure, things like that, where you can get that 136 hours. So we're going to assume the best that you are able to get the full-time with your school agers, and this is the earning potential of it. So the total monthly of your earning potential. So to be able to do formulas in Excel, if you missed the first video, you're going to do your equal, then you're going to SUM for sum, open parentheses, then you list the letter at the top, which is considered a column. So it's going to be D. And then this cell is on row 10. It's here to the left. So you're going to go 10, colons, semicolons, and then you wanted to calculate all of these numbers here. You want them to total. So then you're going to just add another D because it's the same column down to 13. And you see a box comes around it. Close your parentheses and press enter. So monthly by yourself without requiring staff per licensing. This is what licensing says, that you don't need a staff member if this is your breakdown. I'm not saying that this is going to be the easiest work, but you are in compliance if you have just these numbers of children. $9,982 per month. And annually, that comes down to, oops. That's not what I tried to do. When you're trying to copy a formula, an easy way to do that is to pull it over this little green box at the very right bottom corner of your cell. Make sure it's the arrow, the little T that's showing on your screen and not the white T. Make sure it's the little black T. You're going to click and drag, and then that would drag the formula that you had in this cell to each of the cells that you went to. So with that, the earning potential as being a registered family in the best case scenarios is $119,784. That's a lot of money. That is a huge difference, and a lot more work, mind you, a lot more work than the money of an unlicensed program. So becoming registered and maxing your earning potential with your max amount of children, you have the potential to earn $82,308 more as a RF than as an unlicensed program. You guys, that's a lot of money. Now, of course, you have to pay all your expenses. This is gross. Of course, you have to pay all your expenses out of this $119, $119,784. You have to pay all your business expenses. But you don't have to, you're not required to have staff with these numbers. So if you can keep your business expenses under wrap, and we can talk about other ways of bringing in some other income with these same children. But if you can keep your income and your budget under wrap, then you have the potential to earn a pretty good, decent salary. What the biggest cost, since you don't have staff as an issue, is your housing. Your housing to be able to comfortably accommodate this amount of children. And if you have like a family, the size of house that you may want to purchase or rent, that monthly cost will eat out a lot of it. However, you still will be left with a really good salary compared to a license. Now, let's take this same setup of 10 children. Let's see, I'm going to drag it over here so you can see that was a max of 10 children. Why I did that? It's giving me dollars. I don't want dollar signs. Ooh, yeah. So this is C10, C13. So that's 10 children. $9,982 a month. 10 children by yourself, and $119,784 gross annually by yourself. No staff required. Now, let's look at the certified family rules. Now, I can tell you, you can get licensed for the same amount of children, the same 10 children as RF, and go by the rules of RF when it comes to like the ratios, even if you have a CF license. So let's assume you did that, which is 2 infant toddlers, 2 infants, 4 toddlers, no preschoolers, and then 4 school agers that you were able to be with full time. To get the 136 hours that's required to be able to get full time. So we're going to put in our equal sum, open parentheses, C17, C20, close your parentheses. And this one I should be able to drag. Oh, and then we'll hit this dollar sign up here and make it a dollar sign. The box and drag down. Yes, and then we're going to drag over and delete these two because these rows are empty. So now we want to know the difference between the annual earning potential as a licensed RF program with 10 children versus the same children with the certified family. So we're going to do equal sum, open your parentheses, and then G 15, and we're going to minus that by G 22. Close your parentheses. So you're leaving, not as a big difference between unlicensed and registered family, but still you're leaving $59,232 based off license type on the table. $59,232 is being left on the table by having an RF license versus a CF license, following the RF rules, which is 2 infants, 4 toddlers, 4 school ages, for a total of only 10 children. You do not need a staff member for this ratio of children. Same money. $59,232. Let that sink in for any provider who is thinking about or deciding to remain a registered family. Now, if you need to get a registered family because you're brand new to the field of child care in the state of Oregon, you don't have any experience, then of course, go ahead and start off with a registered family. Max out your earning potential to $119,784, and then after that first year, go ahead and transition to the certified family. Within that first year of registered family RF licensing, I want you to take all the training you can. In the state of Oregon, there's so many different type of grants. We have the Better Grade Foundation grant. We have the Oregon Family Child Care Scholarship grant, and there's one more that's available to help pay for the trainings that you will need to increase your step so that you can become a certified family. If even without the year and you're brand new, if you take all the trainings, become a step 8, you can even transition to a certified family before your 12 months of being registered as a RF, because the rules say a step 8 or 1 year of experience in the licensed child care program. So you have to meet at least one of those. So if you're coming in brand new, utilize all those scholarships that are available to get yourself to a step 8. That'll make your earning potential increase, because not only will you be able to now move to a certified family and increase your earning potential of $59,000, you'll also be eligible for many of the state free preschool programs like Preschool Promise, or if you're in Multnomah County, Preschool for All, which makes your income jump another layer up. So the more training you have, the better license you have, and in a home setting, CF is the better license, the more you can maximize your earning potential. You're leaving money on the table when you're staying unlicensed or you're staying RF licensed. You're leaving money on the table. If you like this video and you want me to do your state, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video, and then leave a comment with your state, and I will do my best to look up all your rules and regulations as well as your state assistance and do a deep dive in the earning potential of your state. Now, if you would like to join me in point 3, I'm going to show you the max earning potential for a CF license, which is above the $179 gross, $179,000 gross that we should see here as following the RF rules. So see you in part 3. Thank you.